The village of Whispering Willows was known for its peace. Nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering willows, life was simple. The villagers were kind, their hearts pure. Among them lived old Arin, known for his wisdom and gentle nature. Arin often sat by the village pond, watching the world go by, his eyes reflecting the wisdom of 1,000 lifetimes. One day, a young woman named Lila approached Arin. Lila was known for her kindness. She cared for the elderly and played with the children, her laughter echoing through the village. But Lila carried a sadness within her, a longing she couldn't explain. She shared her feelings with Arin, seeking his guidance. Arin listened patiently, his gaze fixed on the rippling water. He spoke of life's cyclical nature, of beginnings and endings, of transformations and rebirths. Sometimes, he said, we must lose ourselves to truly find our purpose. Lila left, his words echoing in her heart. Days turned into weeks. Lila continued her life, her kindness, touching everyone she met. Yet, Arin's words lingered in her mind, a cryptic message she couldn't decipher. Then, tragedy struck. Lila was walking home one evening when a storm suddenly broke out. The wind howled, the rain lashed down, and in the chaos a large tree branch fell, striking Lila. She fell to the ground, her life ebbing away. The villagers were heartbroken. They mourned the loss of their beloved Lila, her laughter silenced forever. Arin arrived at the scene, his face etched with sadness. He knelt beside Lila's still form and whispered, "Your journey has just begun." Lila found herself in a dark void, a sense of peace washing over her. She felt light, as if a weight had been lifted. She could see, but everything was blurry. She tried to speak, but no sound came out. Slowly, she became aware of a strange sensation. It was as if her entire body was vibrating, changing. She felt a pressure on her back, a tingling that spread through her limbs. Then she saw them, two magnificent wings shimmering with 1,000 iridescent colors. She had become a butterfly. Lila was confused, scared. She didn't understand what had happened, why she was now this delicate creature. She fluttered her wings tentatively, rising into the air. The world seemed different, viewed from this new perspective. Section 4. Whispers on the Wind. Lila spent her days exploring her new world. She soared through the air, feeling the wind beneath her wings. She tasted nectar from flowers, each one a burst of sweetness. She saw the world with new eyes, appreciating its beauty in a way she never had before. One day she found herself drawn to a familiar place, the village of Whispering Willows. She flew over the houses, recognizing each one. She saw the villagers, their faces etched with sadness. She saw her family, their grief palpable even from a distance. Lila longed to comfort them, to tell them she was okay. She fluttered around them, hoping they would understand. She whispered on the wind, her voice a soft caress, but they couldn't hear her. Section 5. A familiar garden, a new perspective. Lila flew to her old home. She landed on the windowsill of her room, peering inside. Her mother sat by the window, tears streaming down her face. Lila noticed a small potted plant on the table, a plant she used to care for with love. The plant looked wilted, neglected. Lila remembered how much joy it used to bring her mother. She wanted to tell her mother to water it, to nurture it back to life, but she was just a butterfly. As she watched, a gentle breeze brushed her wings, carrying her towards the plant. Lila landed on the edge of the pot. She felt a strange energy flowing from her to the plant. She stayed there for a while, her presence seemingly unnoticed. Section 6. Life's Eternal Dance. The next day, Lila returned to her mother's window. Her mother was still sad, but there was a glimmer of hope in her eyes. The plant, once wilted, now stood tall and vibrant, its leaves a healthy green. Lila felt a surge of joy. She realized then that even in her new form, she could still touch the lives of those she loved. She had fulfilled her purpose, not by living a long life, but by spreading kindness and love in every form she took. Lila flew away, her heart filled with peace. She understood now. Life was a cycle, a continuous dance of transformation and rebirth, and she, like the butterfly, had simply begun a new chapter in her eternal journey.